Welcome to Signal Centers. Signal Centers is striving to build a community that fosters lifelong independence. This work reflects our mission, which is focused on disability services, early childhood education, and self-sufficiency. Our culture is incredibly important to us, and the board and staff adopted 6 core values that are expected of every employee and board member at Signal Centers. These values are respect, teamwork, integrity, equity, innovation, and stewardship. Our work, which is guided by our mission, vision, and values, is very comprehensive. Our local programs have multiple funding streams, but also depend on community grants and private donations. Signal began in 1957 when 2 moms with children with cerebral palsy realized that there was not a clear path to prepare their children for school. Long before the ADA was even adopted, Signal Centers was built on parents advocating for accommodations for their children. Our first program, Children's Services, provides high-quality, inclusive, early childhood education to children from 6 weeks to 5 years of age. Approximately 50% of the children enrolled at Signal have 1 or more disabilities. Represented in our classrooms are children with a mix of abilities, incomes, and the classes themselves are supported by a variety of funding resources. We know that we are all stronger when we learn together. When Signal Center's young students graduated from high school, we began to receive calls from their parents and caregivers, and from other families, for help with their now adult children. After having spent 12 to 16 years in school with friends, learning and playing, these former students and their caregivers felt the need for services outside their homes. So in 1978, Signal Centers responded to the community need by starting Adult Services, which provides day services, employment assistance, and therefore respite for caregivers and the opportunity to work. The program engages participants from age 19 to 90 in rich social-emotional development, focusing on arts and recreation. The goal of the program is an improved quality of life for participants and their caregivers. Our evaluation of this program demonstrates a significant reduction in isolation and depression. It's a lot of fun, but perhaps most of all, this has prevented many from prematurely entering long-term care, which costs taxpayers and families hundreds of thousands of dollars. In 1991, long before cell phones or iPads, the opportunity for technology to fill the needs of people with disabilities became obvious, and Signal Centers once again stepped up to meet that challenge. As technology grew, so did our skills and specializations. Today, our assistive technology services provide the most current enabling and assistive technologies, training, and assessments, supporting individuals with a wide range of disabilities. We also have focused services for individuals with no or low vision, help adults with workplace accommodations, offer support groups, and much more. We began Family Forward in 2015 as an initiative in partnership with the City of Chattanooga. Family Forward aims to serve families in Chattanooga, providing intensive case management, resources, and a support system to new and expectant mothers, fathers, and families. Our support can range from providing diapers to families in need, empowering fathers, helping pregnant high school students remain in school and delay further pregnancies until after graduation, all the way to connecting families with prenatal care and wellness visits for their children. For years, Signal Centers received frequent parent and caregiver requests for summer care for school-aged children with disabilities. And in 2015, we launched a program to support families with students with disabilities. Camp Signal began providing an inclusive summer camp for school-aged children. Campers experienced themed weeks, outdoor play, social interaction, and much more. Parents, meanwhile, can maintain employment knowing their children are happy, learning new skills, and are safe. Chatter Camp was soon added, helping children who are non-speaking learn to use communication devices. Vision Academy for students and young adults who have visual impairments soon followed. Most of these students could not safely participate in the usual summer camp experiences. 2021, Hamilton County was in jeopardy of becoming the only county in Tennessee not to participate in Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. Signal Centers board and staff stepped in to become the partner to raise all the funds and promote enrollment. And every month, over 13,000 children in Hamilton County receive a book from birth to age 5. Reading with children not only develops pre-literacy skills, but it also strengthens the bond between parents and their children as they read together. Continuing our mission of promoting self-sufficiency, Signal Center's Heart Gallery provides opportunities for non-traditional artists primarily those who have disabilities or those who are homeless, to create and sell their art. The Heart Gallery provides a sense of community for many people who need a place to feel they belong. The gallery was founded by Ellen Hevelin in 2009, and in 2021 she entrusted it to us. We partner with other nonprofits to provide art therapy and creative expression for those who need it most. Work Ready helps low-income parents access paid internships and post-secondary education or training in early childhood education. The program aims to provide a pathway to permanent employment in the licensed child care industry. It is a two-generation program supporting families with intensive case management and also helping them prepare for employment. In 2024, the Speech and Hearing Center joined Signal Centers. Since 1953, the Speech and Hearing Center has been improving the quality of life through better communication and includes services such as audiology, speech, occupational, and physical therapy. From assisting children to saying their first words to restoring the hearing for our seniors who may have struggled to understand their loved ones for decades, the Speech and Hearing Center has made a difference in our community. And Signal Centers will be stronger, and we are honored to have them as part of our agency. Because of the long-term successes of our local early childhood programming, Signal Centers was called upon to provide leadership and support for families regionally and statewide. These more expansive initiatives are 100% funded through grants with the state of Tennessee. Our largest program by far is the Child Care Resource and Referral Network, or CCR&R. Operating statewide, nearly 200 Signal staff and 40 subcontracted staff provide coaching and mentoring for educators who work in licensed early child care facilities. The program has expanded steadily since its start in 2003, adding initiatives such as the Small Business Academy, which instructs directors on the business practices they need to succeed. Our technology trainings help providers gain skills and connect with resources. CCR&R, in partnership with the Tennessee Department of Human Services, leads our state's efforts in literacy, inclusion, and training for early childhood educators. In 2003, Tennessee's Early Intervention System began contracting with Signal Centers to provide home-based therapies to children with disabilities. This program helps families address developmental delays in their infants, toddlers, and preschoolers to lay a foundation for a lifetime of success. Again, in 2018, Signal Centers partnered with Tennessee's Early Intervention System to provide assessments to children birth to age 3 in all of East Tennessee. Early childhood assessments helps families identify a developmental baseline for their child so they can access appropriate therapies at the earliest possible moment. Child Care Wages Tennessee started in 2019 as an initiative with the Tennessee Department of Human Services. It offers education-based salary supplements to early childhood educators across the state. The goal of the program is to create a more stable learning environment for young children by increasing the retention rate and the educational aptitude of early childhood workforce. This just gives you a brief overview of our programming and services. There's so much more. Signal Centers has not only brought people and organizations together to address systemic challenges, but also provides critical support for families just when they need it most. We've been doing this for over 65 years, and we are just getting started. Please join us in building a better future for Chattanooga and beyond.